Hey everybody. So I thought today that would be a good day to do a foundation routine. I got a new foundation that I'm really excited about, and it has become quite an important part of my routine. So I figured, why not? So the first thing that I do is I put on the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. Now, you remember I said in another video that this thing does not hold my makeup on, but I do like the finish, the brightening that it does, so that it provides. So I put a light layer of that on, and I love the way it smells. It smells like oranges. And then, okay, some of the primer kind of shot across the room, but whatever. So as you guys should know, my favorite primer is the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer. So I use that, and I just take a little dot of that, and I just put it kind of in the important spots, kind of the T-zone. Sometimes I put it all over, and sometimes I don't. But that's the primer that I use. And I let that dry for just a minute. One thing I really love, now the foundation that I'm going to be using, and I'm letting this dry for a second, is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation. It is a powder foundation, and I really enjoy it. It's made my foundation routine need less products. I don't always put concealer on. I usually don't need to. And then the cool thing about this is I kind of alternate it, because you guys know that I have a Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in my project pan. So I kind of alternate them. But this is absolutely my favorite, and IT Cosmetics is cruelty free. So I just take the flat top kabuki brush that comes with it and get some on there. Now, I like it quite a bit. It's a much better a much better color match for me than the Laura Geller. The Laura Geller is a little bit bright, or I'm sorry, bright. I have Balance and Brighten in my head. It's a little bit, a slight bit dark, but it's not like so much that I can't deal with it. And I really think that this has a lot of really good coverage. Not the covering up rosacea in 3 seconds, covering a third arm or whatever that they show on QVC, but when does anything show up the way it does on QVC? But I do like it. I love the brush that comes with it. And as you can see the coverage coming. Covering up my redness. But it's still full enough coverage that I don't feel like I... Now, sometimes, you know, there's little details, if I wanted to, that I could use it on. Because, you know, we can always find something wrong with us that we think needs to be covered. But look at that. But I think it has really good coverage. And then you can always go back over things, which I do. It just saves me so many steps. Because usually I need a facial concealer because I have little scars, you know, from... It's not acne breakouts. I'm allergic to strawberries, and when I have a breakout, I have it out in this general area. And so it takes a while for it to go away. One thing that always used to work for me was the Principal Secret enzyme treatment. It used to remove like so many layers of your skin Apparently that's not a bad thing. Apparently your dermis has so many layers, and you can go like 4 or 5 layers. I don't know how many layers down. But it would do like 2 or 3 layers of your skin, and it would remove the scars. The scars would be absolutely gone. And I was so thrilled with it. It's like a chemical peel, but it's set up that it doesn't activate until you put water with it, and then the water activates it. You see that? Look at that. Let's see here. But you can see it covers up so much. And it does take a few layers. I'm okay with that. I do have a few little things that could be covered, but look at that. I don't really need any facial concealer. That really saves me time. And of course, I'm sure the brush has something to do with it, but look at that. And then what I do, if I need to, now I'm using this is the Stroke of Light from Bareminerals. This is in my project pan. So if I need a little something, then I just do a little dot here, and a little dot there, a little bit more than a dot, isn't it? Now, Bareminerals is not cruelty-free. This is only, I'm on the lookout for an illuminating concealer. But I haven't slept much in the last couple of days. Normally I don't need quite so much. And then Palladio, you know about Palladio. I use that a lot too. Just a little touch. And then I usually set that with the e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder. And I use, this is an old Bareminerals brush. It's the Fast and Flawless Blending Brush. And I never used it for my face. I always used it to set concealer. And then, now this is kind of what I call my base routine. This is what when I say foundation, I mean base. And so I put a little bit of bronzer. This is the Skinny Dip bronzer from Bareminerals. That, of course, you guys know that is part of my project pan. And I just put that, I do the emotion. Just to get a little color into my face. And then just to blur everything, and I use the Bareminerals. This is the Hydrating Mineral Veil, which is also my project pan. And I use the brush that came with it. But that is my foundation or base routine. And then, of course, obviously, if I were, I would be happy to go out like this, maybe fill in my brows, and you know, put on a little tinted lip balm and call it good. But that is my current base routine. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you do have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.